Welcome back to another episode of ENN. I've never had any bad Christmas shopping experiences, but a lot of people have, so we went out to give you guys some Christmas shopping tips.
I'm really excited to go shopping again.
I'm not. Look what happened to me.
Oh, well, here's some tips so you don't end up like this.
It says your card's declined. I think you maxed your credit card.
Lesson learned, don't ever max out your credit card.
Tip number 2, don't drag your bags to every store.
Tip number 3, always have a list to know what you're buying.
Tip number 4, make sure you always get there early to get the first things in stock.
Tip number 5, don't shoplift, especially people. That's illegal.
Always make sure you have someone to go with you.
Just not me. I can't do much.
Tip number 7, don't leave your stuff in random places.
Do I need this?
Wow, that was a crazy day.
Yeah, it sure was. Make sure you follow our shopping tips.
And be safe. Back to you in the studio.
Mrs. Benedict in the 6th grade always does fun projects to incorporate with her math students. We went out and checked how their projects are going.
I love going to the zoo.
Me too, especially during Christmas.
Yeah, the lights are always so pretty.
The 6th graders are making their own zoos in math class.
Let's go check them out. How is math incorporated into the project?
Well, I had to use the radius for the circle that I'm doing, and I had to know area.
How are you designing your zoo?
With colors,
What is your favorite part about the project?
that we get to use animals.
If I could talk to the animals.
Yes, learn their languages.
Maybe take an animal degree.
Good idea.
I'd study elephant and eagle,
Buffalo and beagle,
alligator
guinea pig,
and flea.
to name but a few. You could converse in polar bear and python.
And I would curse in fluent kangaroo.
If people asked you, can you speak rhinoceros?
I'd say of Cosserus. Can't you?
You know I can.
If I conferred with our furry friends, man to animal.
Think of the amazing...
How is math incorporated into this project?
We're using unit squares and graphing.
What is your favorite part about this project?
I really like creating where the animals' cages are going to be and how big they're going to be.
How are you designing your zoo?
Kind of just like a regular zoo.
Party.
If I could walk with the animals,
Talk with the animals.
grunt and squeak and squawk with the animals, and they could talk to me. So you see, Tom, it just goes to prove that if you put your mind to it, absolutely anything is possible.
How is math incorporated into your project?
Well, it shows you how to use a coordinate plane for graphing.
How are you designing your zoo?
Well, I've kind of laid it out so that way not everything is like all together, like everything's kind of spaced out. Animals are in one spot and concessions or everything are kind of spread out among the animals.
What's your favorite part about this project?
My favorite part about this project is being able to design like how I want stuff to be laid out, and yeah.
If we could talk to the animals. Think what fun we'd have asking over crocodiles for tea.
That would be fun.
Or maybe lunch with 2 or 3 lions, walruses and sea lions. What a lovely place the world would be.
Lovely, lovely.
If I spoke slang to orangutans. The advantages.
Any fool on earth could plainly see.
Well, of course he can.
How is math incorporated into this project?
Math is incorporated into this project because you use area.
How are you designing your zoo?
By using different animals like giraffes, zebras, reindeer, and different animals than other people.
What is your favorite part about this project?
Being able to be creative and designing different things than other people.
Discussing Eastern art and dramas with intellectual llamas.
That's a big step forward, you'll agree.
I've learned to speak in antelope and turtle.
Good for you.
My Pekingese would be a shimigo.
Yes, it would.
If I were asked to sing in hippopotamus,
What would you say?
I'd say why not,
What would you do?
And whir.
How is math incorporated into this project?
Because we are using a coordinate graph.
How are you designing your zoo?
By having different animals like a polar bear and penguins, and by having different food areas.
What's your favorite part about this project?
Being creative and making your own designs.
Could parley with pachyderms.
It's a fairy tale worthy of Hans Andersen or Grimm.
The man who walks with the animals.
Talks with the animals.
Grunts and squeaks and squawks with the animals. And they could talk to me.
Can you wonder I'm so proud?
I'd study every living creature's language.
How are you designing your zoo?
I'm designing my zoo with a winter theme.
How is math involved in this project?
Well, it's involved with the area and the coordinate plane.
What is your favorite part about the project?
The project itself, because it's really fun putting things where you want them.
Squeak and squawk and speak and talk to me.
How are you designing your zoo?
I'm designing my zoo so that way I can have everything spread out, and it's supposed to be the lights before Christmas.
Wow, those were really cool.
Yeah, they were. Back to you in the studio. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like how cold it gets in winter. So we went out and asked students what they think about the winter.
What do you like and dislike about winter?
What I like about winter is snow days, and what I dislike about winter is when the snowmen melt to death.
I dislike cleaning off my car in the morning when it snows, and I like eating Christmas cookies.
A thing that I like is sports, and what I dislike is about the cold.
I like the cute outfits, and I dislike how frigid cold it is.
What do you like and dislike about winter?
Well, what I like is that I get to go sledding, and the thing that I don't like is that it's freezing cold.
I dislike the cold, and I like the chance to have a snow day with my kids.
I like snow. What do you like and dislike about winter?
I dislike that it's cold outside, and I like snowball fights.
I don't like anything about winter, and I don't like that it's really cold.
What do you like and dislike about winter?
I like Christmas, and I dislike how cold it is.
I like the snow, and I don't like that it's cold out. Oh, I like that we're off school, but I don't like the cold.
The snow for both answers.
I like my birthday, but I don't like all the seasonal drinks.
I like that we're off school, but I don't like the cold.
What do you like and dislike about winter?
I like that we're out of school, and I don't like the cold.
winter?
I like playing basketball, but I don't like the snow.
What do you like and dislike about winter?
I dislike going to McDonald's in the snow, and I like the snow.
I don't like a cold heat in the night. I also don't like a cold weather.
I don't like the cold, but I do like being creative and making a snowman.
What do you like and dislike about winter?
I like the snow, but not the weather.
So I like the snow, and then I don't dislike anything because winter's very good.
I like it when the cars skid on the ice, but I dislike when you get frostbite on your toes.
What do you like and dislike about winter?
I like Christmas, but I don't like the big fat guy that sneaks in my house and eats all my cookies.
I like how it gets darker earlier, and I don't like the cold.
What do you like and dislike about winter?
I don't like the weather, and I like hanging out with my family.
What do you like and dislike about winter?
I like the cold. I dislike Santa.
I like that it's snowing out a lot, so we don't have much school, but I dislike that it's cold.
I like that Christmas is in winter, and I don't like that it's cold.
What do you like and dislike about winter?
I love snow. Fresh snow is gorgeous. What do I dislike? Slush.
I like the snow, but I hate the cold.
I like the fake snow, and I don't like the real snow.
I don't play basketball or do wrestling, but the people that do seem to be having fun. We went out and asked how they think they're going to do.
What are your team goals for the season? To communicate better. What are your individual goals this season?
To jump up and get rebounds.
What do you want to improve on this year compared to last year?
Getting my shots.
What are your team goals for the season?
Win NBCs again.
What are your individual goals?
Average 15 points a game.
What are your team goals for the season?
Never lose.
What are your individual goals?
Lock down their best player.
What are your team goals for this season?
To not lose.
What do you want to improve on this year compared to last year?
Everything.
What are your team goals for this season?
To get more rebounds.
What are your individual goals this season?
To get better on defending.
What do you want to improve on this year compared to last year?
Communication.
See you next week. Thanks for watching.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go,